Philanthropy remains uniquely positioned to support the intrinsic need for belonging and invest in our potential for movement building as a sector. We know that over the last year, you've built new collaborations, adapted your work in innovative ways, and come together to make extraordinary contributions to your communities in a time of crisis. And we're so thankful for all that you've done and continue to do as part of Ohio's Philanthropic Network, where collectively we have a voice at policy and community tables that can lead to systems change and long-term gains in prosperity and health. As we look back on what was another difficult year for many, we are grateful for this community and the power of the collective.
Elevating voices to build bridges of understanding. That's the power of the collective.
Together, all of us as foundations are in a unique position to impact our communities. Nothing that we do at our foundation do we do alone. Everything is in partnership and collaboration with others. It's a recognition that together we're stronger and ultimately we can be more impactful for those we serve in our community.
Being part of a collective is about relationship building and connecting the dots across a broad, diverse group of partners. It's also about leveraging not just perhaps funding resources, but also learning and growing with each other. It's a lot of hard work and it really requires trust and a whole lot of communication. But at the end, I think if you're working as part of a collective, you can really have an impact that's transformative.
200 babies in Hamilton County are alive today due to the collective efforts of hospital systems, nonprofits, and funders coming together to create a new model of care that provides healthier birth outcomes for both mom and baby. This doesn't happen without the collective. The power of the collective is that together we can find new solutions to our deep-seated community health issues.
Over the past 19 months, I've witnessed the power of the collective, as funders have come together to meet community needs, as neighbors have rallied together against racial injustice, and as friends have come together to support and be extended family for those in need. There really is power in the collective.
We're believers in the power of the collective. 2020 was a challenging year for us, facing many uncertainties in our grant making and being able to respond to nonprofits. We found the power of the collaborative to be important work as we formed community engagement teams to get a broader perspective of how we can engage and impact our grantees. We're believers. We're looking forward to a bright future because of this collective.
The past 2 years have shown when diverse groups of people come together with varying perspectives, voices, skills, and assets, we can achieve creative and sustainable solutions to even our most pressing social issues. Together, Ohioans are addressing the COVID-19 pandemic, and we can harness that same collaborative spirit and energy to eliminate health disparities in the state of Ohio.
The power of the collective. The power in Philanthropy Ohio is partnering with our member organizations throughout the state to positively impact the communities that you care about.
We may not always agree, but there is true power in listening to one another, and I think that we're all stronger together.
The Ohio Access to Justice Foundation funds civil legal aid organizations and access to justice initiatives across the state. Our grantees help low-income Ohioans live safe, secure, and financially stable lives. The power of the collective has amplified our work, especially during the pandemic. In 2020, 43 Philanthropy Ohio members supported legal aid. We are grateful to be part of the collective and part of a philanthropic community that collaborates and supports each other's work.
To me, the point of a collective is that none of us is as smart as all of us together. So one individual will never be as powerful as all of us coming together to solve a problem.
At the beginning of the pandemic, members came together asking what they can do as schools were transitioning to remote learning. Through the Ohio Collaborative for Educating Remotely and Transforming Schools, we were able to secure funding from 26 foundations, with the Ohio Department of Education providing a 4-to-1 match. The collective vision of our members and their willingness to act quickly helped target funds to schools across the state with a focus on equity and centering the needs of underserved students and their families. In all, the fund awarded $5.7 million in grants.
Philanthropy is the truest example of if enough of us work together, we can really help all of us. And I feel that I was honored in a job to get to see and really experience firsthand what it feels like when people really are in this together. I know there's so much said about the vitriol and the hate, but my overwhelming experience continues to be awe at Ohioans being courageous, really reaching out to one another and to get each other through. So please keep on the fierce kindness and justice for all, and really am honored to be in this work with you.